Maneva say ma PENDREAM TV there osia
by elections echo I think say for quite some time now a lot of conversations around it
very well
nyina yaka nsembebre afa ho and nyina yenimba bi start free especially with this by election start say papai aye je question
okay
asama mo de koja court ne mun sensem ne nasefo ba wie na court no kire say onya eligible so by represent the people. Discussions be bre aba sen ko ho ema last am no tra me catch say your constitution no say the city no there are a lot of gray areas I wom e give obi a oye judge bia that prominence to exercise some discretion.
Very well.
So when it comes to say obi exercise discretion, and sometimes in Alaska nipa no etimi exercise in anywhere and all heard the kind of judicial reverence you mubi no I court na nkasa jema no ho na or the assembly any so kom ko bisa questions na say for nim ti no abeye bosom ana man for AUSU
me one kwan na mo hwe no one kasa
exactly allegiance because I can't say there are a lot of people who are citizens of a country you bet me I charge you for treason.
That's right. And
they charge you for treason here a question your allegiance meba
sure
and the mere fact say obi a citizen you know does not mean say nipa no or some infringing this thing.
That's right.
What has happened so but enam say assembly aba pen ama judge bi atene da mu I create that particular way no in the past into no abaye president e da ho aye po yempo ye gira so subsequently to procure your friends subsequent your friends and some ekoso and anyway ya be pie ba bia ba beduri and again ya culture say elections as to whether it's an event or it's a process no ye nim na say ye elect obi amana ko parliament or ye MP and start
okay
is it the point I have about many partner ya swear in and us beginning to be an MP and I said bro akofale the nomination form at what point
and
MP you see because these things these areas are gray and there is no clarity so far as the constitution is concerned on these matters you know it give you judges the room to put their own interpretation. What I say
because their own discretion
exactly because we are judge here we are lawyer opa betimi osua mra no akwakusia your friend say heaven okoduru court you don't interpret the law judges go to learn the law say you betimi offer a refined interpretation or did that interpretation about judge bi beji atum but it doesn't mean say we are lawyer who na obe interpret the constitution because I've gone to court before I'm who papa we are no here and this for lawyer I'm friend saying no the other one no they no worry near former Tony later on his feet atana ejina ho my very solid your friend is saying argument in court na no see ya na judge ni botugu ye what I say so you may say uni me mra no do na ba onye koduru the only person the discretion heralded within the court no the judge
whether a divided logic and common sense
it doesn't matter so Alaska for us to be able to deal with some of this situation in the future no and that's why I was telling you the last time say yentenancy as people na your constitution no you review certain portions because I don't agree with those who are calling for the total overhaul of our constitution because here two constitution to China the foundations of this fourth republic it's not possible so those gray areas no you review na you define in clear terms and then the constitute allegiance and then the constitute say obi a citizen and as obi citizen of another country na say or country for Ghana yen fansham say nipa no ntimi contest for MP and also betimi contest there will be no ambiguity in these areas entimi nipa no ba enya fe na judge bi ebenya some discretion to exercise and again election a process a event na say nipa no ko MP if I know start here nipa na begin the journey to become an MP na yen clearly defined so political parties will be informed whenever they are taking some of these decisions but at asipen ya kasafa ho ankwesi ba bia asiyesi biem ya kasafa ho nobody is moving to a step you bet me move to cure this your friend saying what I call lacuna the constitution where bridge no say we are going forward some of these happenings will not come again and again if you have development, then yeah, shall see a quite fast papa, you hound from Parliament. I'm gonna cut enough here for almost 1 year, and Sunday fixed date for this election and a whole lot of stuff in Alaska. Questioner, you might want to ask yourself and say, so your friends a process ya kobaya na no na semi ba ya say there be a omeda court, there be a just over court. Yeah, you see, some of these things, you know, like I say, it could be in line with normal court practices, exactly. But a give you prominence, if well some public perception out there say court, you know, is being subjected to some executive maneuverings, and some individuals be and maneuver court, you know, for whatever the advantage. And you know, you don't go to that particular realm to authenticate that perception. But so be too bad media saying that but I know within your minor judicial system upon which your friend said the constitution, you know, a minor jinaso. So you don't, I know it's not about you as an individual. Okay. So when you're taking some of these decisions, you see, sometimes you don't just stick to the law, you look at the environment. But what I say, justice be a would dispense be and you look at how that justice will go and bind society together. But a disintegrated society and your justice it becomes a nuisance. So whenever you are dispensing justice in Alaska, you should be very mindful. And thereby, and you saw that people were asking questions. Now Branta no ku MP no kwada be a court. Na criminal cases cry obi akunipa instances nipa enim say nipa wo yakunipa no kwada be a court. What I say? So when some ba if well into that public perception, and when you have the Attorney General making some unguarded statement, the ultimate one, the president call Assin okokana na no say Emma obi nkoto abama obi a okoje Alaska. Say MPP General Secretary oko Assin no could make that particular commenter. It's politics, and he may want to play that particular thing to his advantage. Sabi obet sway voters because election when it comes to elections obi a yusu Assin abi obi a. So MPP General Secretary ko kasa asem na memetin ha medi M14 because it happened to the NDC ebia almost party executive bit me akujina akwaya ade. But Alaska, when you have the number one man, that is the president of the republic, once you are elected president, even though you came from a political party, but your role as a president, you know, you are seen as a father figure for the entire nation. So obi anase more court to a year asem no crown already. I gather public tension. Very well. And the stakes are high. Because of this particular case, you know, nipa bebre for judiciary na ye can send bebre now caught the very social media platform. Now I was telling you, your judiciary now be a subject of public ridicule. Sure. They are being subjected to public mortification, unanimous one, unanimous thereby whole lot, and some of their rulings of Mother Babonte, you're not prominent judges or one can bite some of the rulings exposing the intellectual loopholes at home, Alaska. So when you see all these things, as a president, you know, it is your job to ensure, say, reputation, integrity, and judiciary, no, lose, you know. Abrabia obenye opportunity bia no obenye bibisa bia be kosoro na se president obana be kan say momo nkoto abama obi a ordinary panso all co prisoner. Then it confirms the claim amount for make say the judiciary, you know, is subjected to executive maneuvering and influences. That's right. It only confirms it because you appoint them. Because I never be a kakodri. The best in the future be a no say jachi question. Ebia some mudi. Ebia truly odi for obeko prison. But the very moment that judgment in the bano, president is nanwaka, and you know, what I say? Me say it could be legitimate. That's right. Say assembly about for, but I'm say we are president. Now the one waka, na judiciary judges in nipa do mo you know, be am say una appointee omo kwata na ho. People will go back and say no, and then judiciary no mum na de ruling na ba. Na Assin of election president Akuffo Addo ba can say obeko jail and I never could jail. So at that point, you know, where that free home. So you see, some of these unguarded and reckless comments, political platforms are you making, you need to realize that now I am president. One yet your friend is saying a flag bearer of a political on a position where you are tooling for power. So to make a cancel just for political power. In as much as a party in a way, you know, Alaska, you are the president of the country. Man, for look up to you. So you don't go to the campaign grounds and be making such disparaging and irresponsible comments. And you see, the number catcher Captain Smart and a say, Abantana, you're born to a police for van ne kobo ni to okunu no. What is the president that commented on?
No.
Alaska. Alaska. Police near Brantia all year Juma more mine. Yes. The best be a car and a quine I ever saw a see a can. The best yes we what talk. President Agent Assin of a campaign by the candidate. He has never mentioned the guy's name anywhere. Consoling with the family, never. Because why in the Sumasia governance in the Sumasia, Yano public space.
That's right.
So those of us within the public space, we want to hear those things from the president. Say, I say my by President Kwakatene ne tall shot. We visited the family and answer on his Facebook and this social media a part of official way. You can use it to address anything that you want to. Take to social media platforms and maybe console the family. He never did one year any of these things. The vice president is still there with them. The IGP is out there with his guys doing the S or Nemo or more. And Akrano Ato Okrum has a Alaska Bessin there. President say Momon Twaba Mobia, ye could all Nam Kwansu Koje. Only coming to confirm those things are Nipa Air Kamasem. So Alaska. So you're going to elections now, Kasazwa. I never quite. I quite interesting to say. Jachi Kwesi na. Your friends say, because of their court and some the president, there are a lot of people who feel say, oh, guy he's just a victim of a procured judicial fraud. Yes. And as some president can confirm those things. Very well. So on that particular score, there are a lot of people who sympathize with him. And again, so we had elections now Omokona at Assin Hono. Clearly, so we had the presidential election results now, but clearly you could see the MPP upper hand when it comes to the emphasize popularity in that area. But Enam said that guy is popular as a person. Is the reason why some time ago, now we were asking, say, Jachi question, is it reasonable? Say, on behind the answer. The argument were two. If you want to look at it from the legal point of view, now legal point of view, no, it could be legitimate, but not consensus and you moving best person say. So we had the judicial environment. Comment I shall see by and the choir na near maybe na air coco so now it will be some kind of a foolish risk to take some of the next elections on that particular score. But so here on the political line, it could be the wisest decision. Do you know why? Okay. Because at that point, that particular area, NDC are winning election when it comes to president, and it has been in the last 3 elections in presidential clearly. So it means that he won the election because he was popular as a person.
He's the royal.
What I say? Okay. So as a person or you're popular and the influence cut across the NDC, the MPP spectrum. Man for who know. So when you're going to such an election, not sympathy to someone aside because of the Akuffo, then even though legally because of court now or no, somewhere Assin we had the judicial atmosphere, you might think that it may not be wise to take him, but on the political score, it becomes the wisest decision because he's popular. Your friend saying politically, because of the afternoon I'm for sympathizing with him, and especially with this court to say yes, on meda court to say every day we over court, what is that because of that? Captain Smart campaign man. What I say, that is how the sympathy comes around because a man for Becca say I'm who be them who he because I can't this all you now I never be na mope. So when you do that, so nipa power no one for nyansa nkanwa, you might think that will be. But indirectly, you may be campaigning for the other person. And that is what has happened to Akuffo Addo this time. Abraham Mahama lose 2016 elections, I'm not sure say he ever thought so he will come back again. No. But Akuffo Addo by a number he's making Mahama a hero. And that is a fact. What I say? Yes. Because and then a lot of people who voted against Mahama, they can be bold enough and say, but they are senka. What I say, but Akuffo Addo ban and call Barbara Papa, Ebianka Mahama chapter is over. So it is brown boy, who no was cementing and the popular. The same thing happened our time. Election on certain MP no kwachi PCB in the tomb. Okay, exactly. Alaska. 2 days to election or your MP in jail. Make us say, oh, to me, no, Alaska, and you're dangerous. So, we to me, now I'm finding Yansa, and I say, we Yansa. Sa to me, I will freeze or no. What the best shower time for you, yam. na adumra koduru twi on kan say mapom ya and that is exactly what they are doing because court ya ekwei even though omode hound omode say omode change achikwesi na ba form but indirectly no there are a lot of people who might look at the situation and say oh now they omode papa the air time there and if you listen to some of the comments and then me monitor one of the platforms man for make here comments ni nyina is around court no omode ne kono na ya finance accounts na yi na film especially with the commenter president Alaska. So I think that we have to be reasonable. So on that particular score it makes him put him in a pole position ahead of his the other guy exactly. And again so development cost overnight na zero and at the same class seven no koye no Kumauno that is the same thing that's being repeated. Oko Assin and the Ghana economy ranting Yajumanya, a comedy amanfo. To the says and the betting cranny, yes, would this cacafu no when you're out no, ye taxo. Alaska, a dear model call her astrotef. And then I buy no so astrotef good not come no to gun crew. Astrotef no good that come no mochiche. As if astrotef ye di. Astrotef living in the developed countries, you know, people are moving away because Alaska chemicals na yade yan yasin so to na ko gu ade ma research eba say etimi koso friends and
my kidney
cancer.
That's right.
Cancer. So countries are moving away from, and that is what we are putting all over. Now say Assin, we are quite a football team home, and a new academy, structured academy. I won't say you be here the football. Your friends are pitch air, but Alaska AstroTurf now your contract a month for now because we be bringing the sicker free mintino, and no one yeah. Nobody is stopping. So that is the development they are taking to the people of Assin. And I know what Bisa say. Samra wenyansi yeno. Samra na sa ade wenyansi yeno. Astrote ye fence by election ni nyama yeno. No mo koye kwan wa nenye ye. Na ye koye kwan wa nenye ye. Na president vice president da ko commission AstroTurf the money panel ye kwan anajo na sefo no. You see how weak these people are intellectually because Alaska me baby fed yes by election be duru na me president na me dimrika as a me development officer. I will never do that. And then kafa na be ko because when you do that there are people who are gullible in terms of this political way also, but there are reasonable men of conviction who will sit afar and look at it and say that's how we need the answers because now we need the answer about Transia by elections of Alaska. It means political power no won't find people no serious. It's just about power and you see say you put more emphasis on capturing political power. And in the only Nyansa can capture political power. Onya now for no who don't find yet. And look at people who are in power of authority. Chroma say. And who was saying? Now let's go the 2 million for only Nyansa answer. Then all the bay. Kanyama yakoso okroma senka 2 million di money panya kokodro nipam because 2016 like I was telling you Ghanaians seem to be fed up with nema na na yakoso yanya na alternative Akuffo Addo yamfa bibia ma nhya densa Alaska hoping said nema besesa hwede yasi okroma say economy ni shebo ase IMF no ejina ya beg for redemption and there are other things and sika ya bosia ya bo ye try to ye external creditors chale kana de o ye den intimate ya
and yes bia my space was fache
yes Alaska entino coming in abano and then this man is shamelessly out there casting slay on your friends those rating agencies say amono mu rating no ema economy no above from he is never ready to accept responsibility. Akuffo Addo has never, because he is a kind of a person who expects contrition from everybody. Obian show remorse. Obian no except himself. Because for him, he is holier. That's holier than that attitude, you know. I don't know the name because about economy I break it down. That's a Mahama 6 years ago. Ne bubu nugu ho. And answer muko sign. Your friend is a power contract agreement to be and my economy na conform. And Ukraine Russia war. COVID-19 and then rating agencies. So these are the 5 key things that my economy are tough from according to Akuffo Addo, and he's never responsible. And one the only no. Nabusi and for what you would akosho my no and kaho sikabonia nipa afenyansa kwanso esesa and kaho bosia huna na wafasia bo e okroma mfa ho. The most expensive who are digi at the center of Accra at the cathedral at the and you're responsible. Alaska, when you have such men, I'm a catcher so more that Messiah concept, and not Genesis in Yansa Chenobia, when indeed your friends and Yansa nuclear unity, and all none when you to me a kahwa. Never where never daddy, and the president our lawyer was Yamra, Bako Obia dinner some more court, and a casa or could deal. In the money pantua mano, and the contempt and the binidi or heaven. And there are some local court or judge court by that pronounce on this particular matter. Right. So I think that we need to get serious.
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV, PENDREAM TV, dear, or see them, you po.